City Series cigars and Citrus 7s, black cement 3s, 4s, the hairs and bread 11s. No doubt that I'll be wearing some fire at any sighting. With these Doran Becker 5s, you can see me in any lighting. It's exciting, I'll be flexing to the coldest degree.
What's up, everybody? Sneakerhead M Checks. I got these Midnight Navy Jordan 4s currently scheduled to release Saturday, October 29th. As usual, we're going to take a close detail look at the shoe from all angles. After that, I'm going to share my opinion on the shoe, and then we'll discuss release predictions, reselling predictions, and all that stuff. So let's get right to it. Leather quality looks good on these, at least on this pair. I'll be a little reluctant to talk about the quality of a shoe nowadays because, you know, it might look good on one pair or on one shoe. Then you look at the other shoe or other pairs and you realize the quality wasn't quite what you thought it was because the quality control on these pairs just be so crazy. But anyway, got another pair of Jordan 4s with that red flight text on the tongue. If you watched my last video, you know what I'm talking about. But for these, I'm definitely getting an Olympic vibe with that navy blue and red. Reminds me of the 6s and the 7s. More so the 6s, because you know the 7s got the gold and these got that, you know, more of an Olympic 6 colorway. So if you didn't already know or realize this beforehand, you'll definitely probably pick up on it now that we're looking at these from this angle. But these are actually a navy version of the white cement 4s. If you look at the shoe, the colorway is exactly the same. It's just the where the black is on the white cement 4s, they put navy on these. The only difference is up here on the tongue. White cement 4s have a red Jumpman on the tongue with black text. So really on these, they kind of just flipped it around. But yeah, other than that, it really is the same shoe. I mean, if you look at these next two white cement 4s, I actually don't own a pair of white cement 4s. Believe it or not, I don't really like those that much. I mean, they're okay. So if you saw the mock-up images of these that came out months ago, you'll know that the initial plan was for these to not look exactly like this. The mock-up seemed to follow more of the Motorsport 4 colorway as opposed to the white cements that these do. And when I saw those mock-up images, I liked them. I was looking forward to the shoe I was planning on copping. So when I first found out that these were actually going to look like this instead of that, I was very disappointed. I didn't really like this colorway at first. Like I just said, I'm not even a fan of the white cement 4s to begin with. So the fact that they kind of just like followed that colorway as opposed to the Motorsports, I didn't really like that at first. But now that I've been looking at these, now that I had them for a few days, like, these aren't bad. The back, honestly, might be my favorite part of these. There's something about that navy speckle that looks real nice over here. I'm so used to seeing like the black and gray over here. Like, this navy is here. Here's the back side of the tongue. I'm definitely getting an Olympic vibe. Same way I was from the front. The rest of the interior is white. Insoles are navy. And have white Jumpman logo. Here's the sole. Got gray, white, red, and navy. I mean, obviously that's the colors of the shoe, right? Alright, we got another folding top Jordan 4s box. And before I continue, I want to apologize, I guess, for how dumb I sounded in my last review when I was talking about the box that the black canvas 4s came in. I'm over here talking about, oh yeah, these should have been for the Zen Master 4s. And I didn't realize the Zen Master 4s actually have that same box. So if you don't know what I'm talking about, just watch my last review and you'll know exactly what I'm saying. But anyway, yeah, so these got the flight on the top with the colors to match the shoes. I really like when they do that. And I also think it's cool how on the 4s, they got the same little speckle pattern around these boxes that they have on the midsole. Now it's inverted in this situation, but I just think the idea is fire. Now these, the inside, all up here is silver. Kind of caught me by surprise. Then you got your usual paper, and here's the box label. Here's a quick all-around view of the shoe. All right, now let's talk about them. Like I was saying, these are literally white cement 4s, just in navy, like the whole shoe. With the exception of the tongue, they had that little difference on the tongue. They basically flipped the colors. But other than that, this shoe is exactly the same. Even down to the sole. The sole on the white cement 4s is the same, just where, you know, these have navy instead of black. So like I discussed earlier, these are very different from the mock-up. And at first, I was real disappointed at that because I really liked the mock-up. I was looking forward to copping those. You know, like, I really was not. I was like, yo, why did they do that? Like, those 4s are trash. That was my initial reaction. But I don't know why, but they growing on me like a lot more than I expected. And it's weird because, like I was saying before, I don't really like white cement 4s like that. Like, I know y'all about to go crazy in the comments, like, how you don't like white cement 4s? Like, I'll take all the OG colorway Jordan 4s over white cement 4s. I like black cement 4s better. I like fire reds better, military blues. I take all of those over the white cements. Like I said, like, I'm not saying the white cements are bad. Like, if somebody got those for me as a gift or something like that, I would wear them. You know what I mean? Like, I don't think they're trash. I don't have nothing against them. They're not really all that exciting to me. So I don't know, like I said, they are growing on me, but like, I don't know if I like these enough to keep, because if I was able to pass on white cement 4s, like, why wouldn't I pass on these? You know what I mean? So I'll probably sell this pair because I had to pay extra to get them early. But like, if I touch any pairs of these on release day, I am holding every last pair because these are going to be a great hold. They're Jordan 4s. By far the best Jordan to resell and invest in as of right now. Then on top of that, they're similar to an OG colorway. It's a cool colorway. The way these resemble the white cement 4s, I just feel like a lot of people going to like them because of that. Quality's good. I mean, these got a lot of things going in their favor. So for a few reasons, I have the utmost confidence in these being a great hold for resellers. On release day, they'll probably be around like 300, and they'll probably fluctuate around that price range for a little while, couple weeks, couple months, and eventually these are going to start going up. I don't want to say you'd be dumb to sell these right away because, you know, you're still going to make money and there ain't nothing dumb about making money. But you could just make so much money if you hold on to these for a few months. And I get it. Like, it's not easy, especially if you're copping a whole bunch of pairs, to just spend all that money and just wait. But if you can and you want to maximize your profit, hold on to them. To easily be $400 or $500 in the future, in the near future probably. Like I said in my last video, the market on these was real weird. When early pairs first started flowing around, they were selling for crazy prices, like $500, $600. They got down to like $450, and they were there for a while. And out of nowhere, that $450 shot down real quick to like $275-ish. Man, that $275 was like, I feel like one day I was looking at that price, the next day they was like almost $400. Like I said in my last video, sneakers be going up and going down all the time, but like to go up that much in that short period of time was crazy. Now the market on them is like $420. I think it's still around that. Resellers, do what you want to do. These are a good pair to resell regardless whether you sell them on release day or later, but your best bet is to hold them and resell them later when they're going crazy for like $400, $500, $600. And also, don't forget the grade school pairs. If you're a reseller or investor, don't sleep on the grade school pairs. They're usually not quite as profitable as the men pairs, but depending on what size, sometimes it's almost the same thing. Keep in mind, grade school pairs retail at less too. So obviously I would go for men's size over grade school size, but don't act like the grade school size is not going to get you money. If you're looking to cop a pair of these to wear for yourself, I'm wishing you the best of luck in getting them your size for retail. If this video was helpful or informative in any way, I really appreciate if you give it a thumbs up. Also, if you're interested in more early reviews like this or other sneaker related content, do us both a favor and subscribe to my channel. Just make sure you tap that little bell icon next to the subscribe button and select all. That way when I put a new video out, you get notified and you won't miss out on anything. Thank you all for watching. Everybody, please stay safe and healthy out there, and I'll see you next time.